will go to very distant lands. Jake the dog.
Welcome to Pilots Watching Pilots, the show where we watch pilots of your favorite TV shows. Mike, what do you got for us today?
Today we're watching Adventure Time, the show from January 11th, 2007. And you requested it, you got this episode. This is the true pilot of the series. In 2005, Pendleton Ward was finishing up his college student film, and an executive from Frederator Studios came and watched it and loved it. He decided it'd be a great show to put on his series on Nickelodeon called Random Cartoons. And it did so well on there. They replayed it in 2008. It was even bigger hit. It went viral on the internet. This was one of those things where a show turned into the internet in the early days of YouTube and Google Video. It was wild for things to go this viral, and this got nuts. And it ended up being such a great idea that they pitched it to the studio. Nickelodeon, do you want to turn this into a series? Nickelodeon passed. They had the rights to it because they created the pilot. They didn't want it. So at the time, Pendleton Ward was working as a cartoonist for Cartoon Network, and Frederator Studios had shows on Cartoon Network and said, why don't we pitch it to them? So as soon as the contract expires, they pitch it to Cartoon Network and it gets picked up. They love it. They're like, greenlit it right away. Let's get it going. So the series that most of you are familiar with started April 5th, 2010. It got 2.5 million viewers the first episode. For Cartoon Network, that is huge. That is bigger than big. It's so successful. This show went on for 10 full seasons, 8 Primetime Emmy Awards. Ryan, I know you've never heard of it before. I had barely heard of it before, but I sure didn't watch it. So let's break down the episode and let's talk about our feelings about this episode here.
So let's talk about this episode. It's Caillou when he's like 12.
I don't know who Caillou is.
You don't want to.
Okay.
And he's got this dog named Jake. It's like my age. Which is fucking awesome.
In dog years, maybe.
Very true. I honestly, I don't know. If you're on acid, you'd probably understand it. There's an Ice King. There is a unicorn, zebra.
Mm-hmm. A zebra. Princess.
Princess.
And then there's another princess. There's a lot of princesses.
I didn't get it.
I know you didn't get a lot of it. It was kind of fun. It's a make-believe world. It's like almost like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood on acid a little bit. So it's kind of messed up. But the guy who created it, Pendleton Ward, was a big fan of Dungeons and Dragons. So it's got that theme of like attacking and an end boss and defeating someone and going on to the next adventure, and a lot of like crazy bits in between. That's what I got out of it. I thought it was fun. I know it's short and it was bizarre, but it was cool. I had a good time watching it. I thought it was cute and funny. I thought that it was actually very clever. I thought some of the jokes were like a lot smarter than they should have been for the like bad cartooning and corny, you know, like kid humor. It was actually a lot smarter than I thought it should have been.
Did you just say clever?
It was very clever.
Your mind has been transported back in time and to Mars.
All right, Ryan, what are we drinking today?
Looks like tequila.
It looks like it. You can't read without pulling it away like that, right?
No, yeah, I'm blind.
You need glasses. We got to talk about
I have
this.
glasses at home.
Like prescribed glasses, do you?
No.
All right. If you are an eye doctor and you're looking to sponsor a YouTube series about two guys getting drunk and flying an airplane, here we are. We're ready for it. Fix his eyes. In the meantime, we've got Jose Cuervo Blanco, right? Is it called Blanco? I don't speak Spanish. You know that. Everyone knows that. But it's the white one. It's the white one.
It's a special.
It's special.
That's a special.
It's special.
What does yours say?
It's a special.
Oh, I thought we were doing different ones.
No, we're doing the same one.
Oh.
You knew that going into it. Let's get these down.
You want your booties?
Yes, please.
Here we go. Ryan, down the hatch.
Oh, God.
All right. It was fun. It makes me want to unzip, if you know what I mean. So, some fun facts for you. Pendleton Ward, the show's creator, his mom got him starting on animation. When he was in the first grade, this guy was making flip books and drawing and learning how to do a bouncy ball from a young age.
Wait, dude, I'm connecting to the internet with my mind.
Another fun fact for you is Jake the dog's personality is based on Bill Murray's character Tripper from Meatballs, one of my all-time favorite movies. I love that movie. Have you seen Meatballs? Yeah,
What?
exactly. But it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch Meatballs right now. It's a Bill Murray classic. The last fact I have for you is it's different shooting this show compared to other shows. All the cast gets together in the same room and they get to record their lines at the same time, which is not, they don't shoot animated movies like that too often or animated shows, but they do that with this show, and I think that's fun. I think it's a good idea. I think it's cool to have that interaction with the other characters in the show. Ryan, you look like you survived the shot.
Oh my God. I'm done.
All right. It's that time, though. We are going to break down that episode and tell you whether or not you need to watch it. Ryan, tell us your final thoughts.
Don't waste your fucking time. I don't know what the hell I just watched. 6 minutes and 52 seconds of blah, 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 blah. I have no idea. I don't know what I just watched. Don't watch it. It's terrible.
Couldn't disagree more.
Of course.
It was fun. Here we are, back in love. Back disagreeing on shows like we are best at.
It's garbage.
Ryan couldn't be more wrong. You know he's going to be wrong about the episodes. This episode was fun. What they did was, sure, it's kind of cheesy animation, but it's fun animation. And it's called Adventure Time, and you literally go on an adventure during it. It's fun to see this boy's imagination take flight and carry you through the next adventure he needs to go on. At the end, you're gonna get sucked into another one. This was fun as a pilot, and I know once they dumped money into it on Cartoon Network, the show got better. This was just in the beginning, and I was sold. I liked the idea. I liked the camaraderie between Penn and Jake. I loved it. I thought it was fun. I want to watch more of it. Who knows if I'll have time to watch more of it, because I'm going to try and get Ryan to watch a 1-hour episode of something. But I would recommend you watch it if you haven't already watched it, which you probably have because you told us to watch.
Go watch the prequel, Caillou.
No one knows what Caillou is.
Yeah, Caillou, dude. It's Caillou.
Okay, Caillou seems weird, but go watch that. In the meantime, I need a drink, and so we got to get on the ground so I can grab something. Ryan, land this bird.
Thanks for watching. Be sure you like and subscribe. Mike?
Follow us on social media. We've got Instagram and Twitter going full steam, giving you all of the next episodes that we're going to be filming. Before we film it, you can watch what's coming out next week. You suggested this one. How about you suggest the next one in the comments below? Tell us what to watch, and we'll watch it again.
Bye, princess. Bye.
Go where, dude? We don't have anything to do.